Hello my fellow warriors and welcome to another airsofting video from the Woodland Warriors channel. Today we are going to talk about loadouts. I'm going to give you my top 3 loadouts that I use so you can see what types of gear I use for what kind of situations. So as you can see, we've got a dummy standing over here, and on this dummy is some of my gear. From the top down we start with my helmet. It's a fast helmet, and I have some attachments on this helmet. On the front we've got my GoPro mount. On the side we've got a little light combination. We have some white lights as well as some red ones. I haven't used this until now, but in the near future there's going to be a night skirm, so I probably will use it then. On the back we have this, it's a counterweight pouch, but I mostly use it to store my power bank for my GoPro in the front, so I can charge my GoPro while recording. Also, we've got some cool patches on all sides of the helmet, because what's an airsoft game without a lot of patches? Underneath the helmet I got my goggles. This is just one of the types of goggles that I use. Underneath the goggles I have this. It's a face shield or face mask, and it's just cool for the looks, and it also does protect against the cold, which is pretty nice. I also wear gloves. At this time I'm using these black gloves from Mechanics. I like these a lot. They fit very nicely and they have a little bit of protection, so if you get shot on the fingers, which usually does hurt quite a bit, this will dampen it a bit so it won't hurt as much. Let's get back to the dummy. As you can see, I have my plate carrier mounted here. This is a Warrior Assault Systems LPC low profile carrier. It's one of the newer ones. It is a bit expensive, but get a great carrier in return. The things that we have on the carrier at this time: over here on one of the shoulders I have my dead rag to show when I am hit. On the front we have these 9mm pouches, which are great for pistol mags and also for speed loaders. And also these 9mm mags for example the PCC-9. These also fit really great into these pouches. Behind this row of pouches we have a row of M4 pouches for your standard M4 mags. I have my knife for the knife gills stuck in between the pouches, so I won't lose it while running. Again, some patches. Over to the back side. On the back side we have some patches. There's also a lot of room for other pouches if you like. I mounted this pouch. It's a medic pouch, but I use it for my communications. I have my Porto stored in here with a line running across the shoulder over to here, where I have my speaker mic mounted. What's very cool about the Warrior Assault System plate carrier is they have interchangeable front panels. So if I undo these two, I can strip it right off. Over here I have a second front panel which I ordered. I click it in and so you don't have to fiddle around changing your pouches. You can just have 2 different loadouts with the same carrier, which is very cool and very handy. Also I have this drop down pouch which I mostly use for my sniper magazines because they don't fit into these pouches. But you can also store a lot of tools or CO2 capsules, just what you prefer, in this pouch. And there's a little velcro for some cool patches. Another cool feature about the Warriors Assault System plate carrier is these ladders on the side. You can mount pouches to this, but you also have this quick release system. You pull it down and it snaps right off, and in the same way you can put it in, slide it up, and it's locked into place. In this way you can quickly remove your plate carrier when it's break time or if it's in the way. Underneath my plate carrier we have my combat shirt. This is a black one with some cool looking camo on the arms. As you may have noticed in recent gameplay, this is one of my favorite loadouts to play with at this time. I really like the combination of the black from the combat shirt together with some Ranger green from the plate carrier. The kind of weapons that I use with this loadout are mostly M4s, DMRs, such as this one, the Avalon. And also I like to combine this with my Glock 34. In this way you're very versatile on the field because you have your long range weapon, your DMR, and you have your sidearm, the Glock, for the closer actions. So this is one of my favorite loadouts to play with at this time. This was my DMR/assault loadout. So guys, over to the second loadout, which is my Ghillie loadout. We start off, of course, with the Ghillie suit, which is an Arctis Ghillie suit. I've crafted it a little bit more last weeks. I've added some leaves, most to the top parts and also on the back. And all the way on the bottom it's still a little grassy, and also the arms I camouflaged with some Novritz leaves, also with some leaves from Unique Leaves, which is some local leaf maker near me. Underneath this Ghillie I also wear my helmet, because this is one of the best ways for me to assure that the GoPro is mounted in the right way, so I can capture the footage for you guys to make my videos with. I also use the Warriors Assault Systems plate carrier underneath my Ghillie because it's great accessible at the front, and the Ghillie is open on the front side, so it works pretty good. I have my sniper mags in the pouch like I just showed you. I have 2 5.65 pouches on the front for when I use other types of replicas, and it's just a really great setup for playing with the Ghillie suit. Let me show you what's underneath this. When we take off the Ghillie, you can see I use a woodland combat shirt instead of a black one, because it blends in a little bit better with the colors of nature. Also, you can see here on the side I'm using a quick holster for my pistol, and it's on this combat belt. It's a heavy duty belt. It's nice and thick, nice and sturdy, so great for putting your pistol on or any other pouches and attachments you might want to get on there. What more do I wear while wearing the Ghillie suit? I've got this gloves, which are from North Mountain, and they have a very cool tree-like pattern on the gloves. And on the inside of the gloves you get these extra grip patterns. I really do like them. They feel nice and warm. For the goggles, I switched to my green ones. These are from Falcon Tactical. These are really great goggles. I almost never have any troubles with fog running these ones, and they're just amazing. Also for the face mask, I use one in woodland colors, so it matches my woodland outfit. The types of weapons that I run with this setup. For the pistol, I use my ASG MK23 because it's nice and quiet. And of course, what's a ghillie suit without a sniper? Here we have my Aries Striker AS02. It's a short sniper. I really like this one because it's a little bit compact. I've got a Lancer Tactical scope on top, as well as a nice little bipod in the front. When I'm not using the sniper with the ghillie suit, I always tend to go to the MTW. I think this is one of my favorite replicas till date. It comes up very close to the honey badger. This one is so deadly and so silent. It's really amazing. If you can get one, please do so, you won't regret it. For the attachments on this one, we've got a nice little foregrip. We've got a silverback suppressor on the front. And we have this red dot, which doesn't have any branding, but it's okay. It works perfectly fine. And like I said, it shoots amazing. So guys, that's the second loadout, my ghillie suit loadout, which I mostly use for my sniper gameplays and also with the MTW because it's nice and silent. Let's look at loadout number 3. So guys, over to loadout number 3, which is my Killa loadout. If you don't know Killa, he is one of the bosses from a video game called Escape from Tarkov. If you like shooters, check out that game. I like it a lot. It's a pretty cool game. But over to the loadout. Underneath this loadout, I wear this training jacket with the 3 white stripes. Killa in the game looks like this, and it's just very cool. Let's talk about the helmet. It also has the 3 white stripes over it. You've got this visor, this helmet. It's made of real steel. It weighs about 3 kilograms, which is pretty heavy. And because of this visor, you have a little bit of limited vision. So it's a little bit hard to play with, but it does look very cool. Here we have the Killa vest. There aren't any pouches on it. It's mostly all for the looks, and it looks very cool. I get a lot of great reactions while playing in this loadout. The other things that I use on this loadout is some goggles, because the visor is open. You need to have something to protect your eyes, so I wear goggles underneath this helmet even if the visor is closed. I use my mechanics gloves from the first loadout, because why not? And they match in colors, so that's always good. Also, I wear this anti-riot gear leg protectors. It just adds a little bit more to this loadout, and it finishes the look. And what kind of weapon would you wear if you have limited vision and almost no pouches? There's only one option. Of course, we use the Microgun. I've used this a few times at Copperhead, also playing as the Juggernaut in this loadout. It's really fun to play with. It's hard to play with because of the helmet and your limited eyesight and movement. So it's nice to use this when you have some affinity with the field owners and you can work something out like we did while we played as the Juggernaut. So that's it for the loadout video. There's one more thing I want to ask you guys, because our channel is growing. We are almost reaching 700 subscribers, and I want to do a little bit more for you guys, the community of our channel. So I want to start a new segment called Warrior of the Week. Underneath in the video description you can find an email address which is Warriors.WOTW for Warrior of the Week. You can send me some of your footage, some images of yourself, what you want. And from now on we are going to do a little Warrior of the Week segment every week in which I showcase one of you players. So go and send an email to warriors.wotw@gmail.com and send me your footage, so maybe you will be the Warrior of the Week. Thank you all for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel for more airsofting videos coming in the future, and I hope I will see you on the next one.